Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to look at BTCI, a very popular high income ETF, specifically targeting Bitcoin from NEOS. So year to date, it is in the red, but that's a little bit misleading, right? Because they do play monthly distributions. We will have to look at another website to get kind of their total real return. Real returns. This is a great website that I like to use. So let's go ahead and compare it here, BTCI and just Bitcoin. I don't know if we can look up Bitcoin. But yeah, so it does actually look like it's beating Bitcoin year to date. I don't believe long term it will be able to beat the underlying such as Bitcoin. But hey, so far year to date, it is winning. It's actually beating the S&P 500 index as well. So just wanted to go back and look at some of their past distributions and kind of how it's been performing. BTCI pays a distribution rate of 27%. So this is why a lot of people like this fund. This is based upon the implied volatility in Bitcoin, so this will vary. But this has been, historically where they've been at for the most part. Expense ratio 0.98%, and then they also pay monthly dividends there. Since the inception, looks like it's up 20.55%. The past year, it's down 1.24%. Scrolling down a little bit, looking at some of the stats. So the inception date, October 17th, 2024. And so the underlying exposure is Bitcoin ETFs. Okay. So their strategy, the fund seeks to distribute monthly income generated from writing call options on Bitcoin future ETFs. Actively managed by NEOS, the fund seeks to offer upside potential via efficient exposure to Bitcoin ETFs. The fund implements a data-driven call option strategy, saving investors the time and potential expenses of trading options themselves. The distributions for this fund, the most recent position or the most recent amount that they paid was $1.04. You can see that right here. It was paid out on January 23rd, 2026. Looking back at 2025, it looks like every distribution was above $1 except for the one in the month of December. Looks like it started trailing towards, the tail end of last year. 2024, there were only 3 months. You guys can't see that. Where's it at? 2024, there's only 3 months, and they all paid over $1, $1.12, $1.40, and $1.45 there. Last thing I want to look at is the holdings. So currently, these are the holdings as of January 28th. It's holding 73% weighted to treasuries. They also have the NEC Bitcoin ETF, ticker symbol HODL, at 12%. They also have the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, YBIT, at 12%. And then they have some futures calls as well. As you can see, 2070, 2330, 2230. Then they also have a put. So this is probably not all of their holdings. It's just some of the top ones. We're not going to go through the Excel document today, but just kind of a high level. Those are some of the holdings that they have. These will be changing, every so often, just because expirations or options expire and they have to roll them out. But, these two core positions, I imagine they'll be holding for pretty much forever, probably, unless they switch to like another similar ETF. The last thing I wanted to look at was, iShares, Bitcoin, and I think it was iShares is coming out with one. Yeah, so here it is. Thanks to Gemini here. As of late January 2026, BlackRock has filed for a new iShares Bitcoin Premium Income ETF designed to provide income through an active covered call strategy on their iShares fund, YBIT. This proposed fund aims to generate income via options premium in addition to Bitcoin exposure. So this will be pretty interesting to see. BlackRock / iShares already holds one of the biggest Bitcoin spot ETFs out there, YBIT, and it looks like they're going to try to take advantage of that and buy more of their own fund to then, create this new fund that we just talked about. So that will definitely give NEOS some competition for sure. So stay tuned for whenever that fund is going to come out. Looks like they put in a filing. I'm not sure how soon it'll be available for purchase, but yeah, there are a few similar Bitcoin income covered called ETFs already trading. Yeah, so this is an article on Yahoo Finance. They're kind of just comparing what this new fund is going to kind of be similar to. So as of Friday, it had over $1 billion in assets under management. So looks like BlackRock is going to want to come after that fund. The new BlackRock fund will also compete against Roundhill's Bitcoin covered call strategy ETF, YBTC. Yep. And YieldMax has one as well, YBIT, which accounts for 225 million and 74 million AUM. Yeah, so ultimately though, this structure reflects a higher risk, higher fee strategy that also offers the potential for higher income than a passive spot Bitcoin ETF, obviously because they're selling covered calls. But with that, you have the potential to definitely cap your upside. So just kind of keep that in mind. Do your own research. Obviously, go to NEOS, go to their website. Read their fund perspectives. Definitely, if you want to look at this new iShares fund coming out, definitely go do that as well. And then there's a couple other ones out there as well. Roundhill has one, and then YieldMax has one too. So do your own research. Make sure it makes sense for you. If you need income, this could be something you could look into. If not, then you may just want to buy the underlying asset, such as Bitcoin or a spot ETF like YBIT.